Good morning, class.
Good morning, Teacher Dinah.
Okay, before we start, Mr. Carpenter, can you lead us a prayer?
Okay, let us pray. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Carpenter. Okay, everybody, you can settle down. So now, who can tell me what we have discussed last meeting?
Ma'am,
Yes?
it's all about fable.
Okay, Mr. Carpentero, what is fable?
Fable is a story that the main characters are animals and the stories have a moral lesson.
Okay, thank you. So, you are correct. Fables are characterized by animals and each story has a lying moral lesson. So, today we will going to talk about a fable, a specific fable that is very known. Okay, let me present first the objectives. Okay, everybody read the learning objectives.
Learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to recognize the importance of the fable's moral lesson in one's life. Differentiate the values of the fable's characters using cause and effect relationship. Last is demonstrate the moral of the fable.
Okay, thank you. So now, I want you to name and guess this picture. Okay, who can guess the title of the name of this picture? Mr. Lester.
The grasshopper and the ant.
Correct. The ants and the grasshopper. So that is the fable that we are going to tackle for today. So do you have any idea what is the story of the ants and the grasshopper? Or have you learned something about this fable? Mr. Carpentero? Mr. Lester? Okay. So, if you don't have any idea, you will know something about this after we will discuss the fable. And now, before we will read the whole text, I want you to read this code, and I want you to give what your idea about this quotation. Who wants to give your idea?
So there's a time for work and time for play. So in my opinion is you need to have a time management about your priorities and the less priorities so that you will have your success someday.
Do you think,
Amen.
Mr. Carpenter, what you have told is all about success? Yes, there is something to do with success in this picture. And now we are going to read the whole text.
Wow.
Can you, is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the fable of the ant and the grasshopper. Okay, can you read, everyone?
One bright day in late autumn, a family of ants were bustling about the warm sunshine, drying out the grain they had stored up during the summer. When a starving grasshopper, his pillow under his arm, came up and humbly begged for a bite to eat. What? Cried the ants in surprise. Haven't you stored anything away from the winter? What in the world were you doing all last summer? I didn't have time to store up any food, whined the grasshopper. I was so busy making music that before I knew it that the summer was gone. The ants shrugged their shoulders in disgust. Making music, were you? They cried, very well now dance. And they turned their backs on the grasshopper and went on with their work.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Carpenter. So, what have you understand from what you have learned?
I have understand from what I have read, ma'am, is the grasshopper did not work or store any food for the winter, and the ants stored food for the winter. And the moral lesson about that is there's there's a time for work and a time for play.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Carpenter. Yes, you are correct. So, based on the fable, here, the ants were doing their hard work and were storing food for the winter so that when the autumn or the what do you call it?
Some
When the after the winter, autumn season will come, and the ants have food to eat. So they stored food during summer. They have so in winter they have something to eat, and in the autumn they have something to eat. Meanwhile, the grasshopper, what he did is play during the whole season. So what did the grasshopper feel or what did he experience? He experienced hunger because he did not store food during the summer season. He didn't have anything to eat during the winter, and when the autumn comes, the animals come out since they hibernate during winter. And after winter, it is autumn, and the animals all come out and they have food to eat. The grasshopper did not have. So, in this fable, it emphasizes hard work and time management, where you have to what do you call this? Prioritize your needs first before your leisures, your what you call this laglaag, happy, and that's all. So it is the moral of this fable clear to you?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So now, since the moral and the fable is clear to you, we will have an activity. Direction. Choose one character from the fable and make a cause and effect table about the character's value in life. So, example, if you will choose the grasshopper, we will put here, he is lazy. He is irresponsible. So this is the cause and the effect. He did not have food during the autumn season. He is hungry. And what other effect can you find? So if you will choose the ants, they are hardworking. So put the hardworking in the cause table. They are responsible. They manage their time properly, and the effect, they have food, they are not hungry, and whatever what more you can I will give you 20 minutes to prepare for your presentation. Okay, thank you for your presentation, everyone. So, Mr. Carpentero, can you provide us your conclusion?
My conclusion about the topic, ma'am, is that if you like a grasshopper, if you are lazy like him or her, is that you will not enjoy your life. And if you are like the ants that are hardworking, you will not worry about your future, and because it is insured, because you are a hard worker, hardworking person.
Thank you, Mr. Carpenter. So that is correct. So now based on the fable, it has a very wonderful message. Hard work and time management. So if you will have time management, you will manage your time properly, you will do things effectively, if you will do hard work, your future will be insured, and you will not worry a bit about your future. Since you have already saved, you have already planned. So, like students, if you will study hard, you will work hard on your academics, you will do things on time, avoiding late um, submissions. Like me, when I was a student, I passed activities late too. So if you still work hard, you will graduate, you will finish your school, and you will be able to work, and you will be able to finance or buy the things you want since you have work, you have paid in your job. So now, again, I will ask you if the message of the fable is clear to you or the moral of the fable is clear to you.
Yes, madam.
Yeah. For this is the last thing that you should do. This is an assignment. Of course, you will pass this tomorrow. And before we will, I will present the assignment first. This is your assignment. You will provide a 250-word reflection about the moral of the fable. So before we will end our class, I want you to ask, I will have questions for you. Do you believe that perseverance and hard work will lead to success? Mr. Carpentero?
Yes, ma'am, because if you really hard work now, and every time, you will gain a wonderful future, and the success will just wait for you. Because in life, you need to suffer now and enjoy later.
Yes, that is a wonderful thought, Mr. Carpentero. Okay, we have another question. This is the last question. Is it necessary to plan for the future?
Me again, ma'am.
Okay, you again, Mr.
The
Carpentero.
top one here. Yes, it is necessary to plan about our future, ma'am, because if we plan about our future, we will focus to the things and to the prior things that we need to focus to, because it will help us to achieve our goals in life and our plans for the future.
Thank you, Mr. Carpenter. You have a wonderful thoughts and insights. Is it based on experience?
Is it a question, ma'am?
Yes. Is it based on experience?
Yes, ma'am. It is based on the experience of my mother and father.
That is a very. You are a very observant child. Okay, so Mr. Carpentero is correct.
Again.
A very wonderful thought. It is perseverance and hard work is the key for us to be successful. If you are not hardworking, you don't have perseverance in your life, then what your life would become? Of course, we have to do hard work, especially in this country. We must be successful for us to provide to our family. And planning for the future is necessary. Because if you don't have any sights for the future, then what will your future be? Of course, you have to do advanced mindset so that your life now will go smoothly since you already have planned for your futures. So, Mr. Lester and Mr. Carpenter, did you have learned something in our lesson for today?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for that answer. So, don't forget your assignment. You will pass this tomorrow. And again, everybody please stand up. That's all for today. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you for participating. I hope you learned something. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye,
Ma'am Dinah.
Okay, class dismissed.